Hello everyone, welcome back, and an extra warm welcome to all of those tuning in from Instagram. As you can already see, we have a very exciting episode of Macy's Live Beauty in store today. My name is Malia Michaela, I am your host, and I'm guessing you already know my special guest today. She is the face of Dolce Gabbana's newest fragrance, Devotion. It is Katy Perry, everyone.
Hi everyone. I feel like the heart symbol is very appropriate for today.
I love it. So Katy, pinch me. We are so excited to have you with us at our Macy's flagship location here in New York City.
I mean, I've never done anything quite like this, especially like during the holidays. They are already here. It is already that time for them. And there's so many people and it smells so good and it just has that yummy feeling all around the store, especially with Devotion.
It smells incredible. Today,
Yes.
You are going to give us the inside scoop on your latest campaign with Dolce Gabbana Beauty from the Italian-made Devotion Eau de Parfum, which, by the way, can I say, this packaging is stunning. Now, this is your first campaign with the brand.
Yes, it is. But let me tell you, we've had a long history from my very first tour, Warped Tour. I wore a leopard dress. I have an incredible photograph of it. Some people on here know about it already. And I'm like jumping in the air. And then I went to the Met with them, and I've worn them like just recently, even on Idol. I wore a vintage Dolce & Gabbana dress on the last season. And it's just like they've been a part of my life for almost 15 years. And so I'm so grateful to be officially in one of their campaigns,
Yes.
and especially for Devotion, which is, like I was saying downstairs here at Macy's, I typically for decades have just worn like a specific vanilla, like just that's it.
Right.
And this is the only fragrance that has ever topped it for me because it's so welcoming, it's so yummy, it's so like gourmand.
Yeah.
It's vanilla, but citrus, but candy, and just you feel edible. That's what I want to be. Yummy, cozy, edible.
It is so sweet. Now, Katy, before we talk about it, let's take a look at the campaign.
Okie doke.
Katy!
Devotion by Dolce & Gabbana, a new fragrance for her.
Oh my goodness, Katy, that video, you look stunning.
Thanks.
It is bringing me some type of nostalgia that I have never...
Vacation nostalgia?
Yes.
Yes.
That I have never gotten to experience for
Via
myself.
perfume.
Via perfume.
We shot it in Capri, which is a place I go to every summer or every other summer anyways. And so when they invited me to do the Devotion campaign and they said, why not Capri? It's so iconic. It's so Italian. It's so authentically D&G. And so we were there. I brought my mother. She brought a friend.
Yes.
They went shopping. I worked. Somebody has to pay. But it was so great. We ate tons of Italian food. We were jet lagged and like sexy and feeling the sun. It was really hot. So like if I looked misty, it was because it was hot. And the funny thing is when we go down to, when you see in the commercial, you see me dancing in a club.
Yeah.
I've been in that club before several times.
Incredible.
Just for fun.
Yeah.
And so it was just like another day on vacation.
So much
Smelling
fun.
good.
So much fun, and
Yeah.
by the end, when you experience love, like it really took me through a roller coaster of emotions.
I mean, he is really handsome. It wasn't that hard to act. You know, he's just like a great guy, a handsome guy. I think worldwide, everyone's like, oh my God. So he was so sweet.
Incredible. We have some Macy's Live family tuning in with us. Marty said, this is iconic. Hi, Katy.
Thank you. Hi. too many iconic words. Too many. I'm uncomfortable. I'm still in it.
Melissa from Pennsylvania is tuning in from Instagram. She says, hello.
Hi, Pennsylvania. We love you.
We love Pennsylvania. Gina from Instagram says, hello, ladies.
Hi, Gina. Hey, girl.
Mo says, 2 superstars looking flawless.
Well, you're only as good as your glam team and your perfume.
And Dee from Instagram said, I tried the fragrance and it is my favorite one.
Yay! I'm so glad. You know, can I just tell you the honest to God truth? You know, they called me and they're like, we'd love you to be the face of this fragrance. And I had yet to smell it. And I was like, I can't do anything that I don't love.
Yeah.
I always want to associate myself with authenticity.
Yeah.
And I was like, okay, send it to me.
Yeah.
They sent it to me and it was in like a test situation. It wasn't even the real bottle and stuff. They sent it to me and I sprayed it and I was like, yes, heaven. It's a match made in heaven. This is me in a perfume, honestly. And, you know, I'm just so glad I could be a part of the brand. The brand is so iconic. And they just nailed it. And I know that it's going to be wildly successful because it is like so what every gal, you know, anyone wants to wear, but just to feel yummy. And I think a lot of people want to feel yummy.
I want to wear
especially during
this.
the holidays.
It's a perfume that I want to wear every single day.
Yeah, no doubt. There's a lot of interesting perfumes out there, and I've made a few in the past myself. And some of them are a little complex, and some of them are like, be careful how you spray.
Right.
This one I am doused in, which I never do. I sprayed it all around in my hair, on my back, all of it, because it is just so balanced.
It is.
So you could do a lot. And I like to spray and then walk into it, like twirl into it, do a whole dramatic situation.
So for everyone who is tuning in with us right now, if you can stop by at Macy's Herald Square in New York City, come try it out for yourself or at your nearest Macy's. It is truly such a great experience.
Yes.
Now for everyone who is tuning in with us, share some hearts just to say hello to Katy.
Share some hearts.
Share some hearts. Share some love for today's episode. We have Katy Perry with us in real time for the full episode, and we love to hear from our Macy's Live family. As always, you can shop while we talk. You can add devotion.
Oh yeah, why not?
Right to your cart without leaving
Isn't there
the
like
video.
a little hanger or
There
something?
is, there
Click
is.
it.
So click the hanger. You can add it to your cart.
Add it to your cart, and then also check out.
And check it.
Don't
check
leave it in your
out.
cart.
For everyone who is tuning in through Instagram, you can just click the shop tab right on our Macy's Instagram page to shop all of these picks today. So Katy, I could really feel the energy in this campaign. I have had the chance to experience this fragrance, and it truly does evoke like you're feeling your most indulgent life. So can you tell us a little bit more about maybe some things that we didn't see behind the scenes of filming?
Well, you're right. It just like, it's young feeling, and it just reminds you of a time. I would go so far as to say if Teenage Dream was a perfume, it would be this.
Yeah.
And I hold that song very
classic.
close to my heart. It's very Teenage Dream in a bottle. But I think, you know, we came to Capri. I was on a boat. Oh gosh, the boat was wild. The waves were wild. I probably almost went swimming on accident, you know, because I'm just always trying to get the shot.
Right.
I got to eat pizza on set. The director was fantastic. We got to shoot in all these like gorgeous, ancient little pockets of Capri.
Beautiful.
And buildings and stuff like that. Everybody was fantastic. And I got to stay in a villa.
Very cool.
And I had like just the full-on Italian experience, you know, lunch and a siesta and then late night shooting. It was like really decadent. Oh, I gotta tell you. So one of my favorite things is that when I walked into my villa room, I have a video of this. I had so many gifts from Dolce Gabbana and dresses and shoes and like hair things. It was like, I mean, I gave some to my sister. I gave some to my.
That sounds like a dream.
It was the most coolest. It was the coolest, biggest gifting situation I've ever had in my entire life.
Yeah.
I walked in, it was everywhere. It was so beautiful, so fun. I was like, you get D&G, you get D&G, you get D&G. It was
What a dream.
I should share that photo or that video. It was wild. So cool.
I would love to see it.
Yeah.
And today we are dressed head to toe in Dolce.
Of course.
Loving it. Now, Katy, did you know that our Macy's flagship store right here in Herald Square has been dubbed the fragrance destination?
Well, it seems like we're at the right place then.
We are
no
definitely.
coincidences here. I don't believe in them.
So we really need to immerse ourselves in the world of devotion.
Yes, of course. I think that devotion for me, it feels like a scent is so important, and the name is so important. I think the message behind devotion is like, what do you devote yourself to? What do you love?
Yeah.
What do you value? For me, that's my daughter, that's my family, that's my career, that's my foundation. My music, of course, maybe the next record, but very devoted to these pillars in my life. And, you know, the fragrance is the cherry on top. It just like, it seals everything.
It does.
Yeah.
So here at Macy's, I just want to say we really focus on owning our style and what makes us feel like our most confident self.
Yes.
And I can feel that this fragrance, Devotion, is fully you in a bottle.
Yeah. Honestly, it's really hard for me to lie. I just don't do it. Like, I don't lie, and I just don't associate myself with things I don't believe in that I think are gonna add joy to the world, or like, you know, just make someone feel beautiful or whole or their authentic self. That's my whole mission, is just to like bring love, bring light, bring joy.
And you definitely do. So in true Italian fashion, Devotion is a bright gourmand fragrance. So let's talk about these fragrances right here. This is the Dolce Gabbana Devotion Eau de Parfum.
That's right.
So I know we've talked a lot about it. So how did you feel your first time seeing the bottle and putting it on for yourself?
Well, it felt very chic.
Chic.
It felt sweet. It felt young. I love that it's like not too OTT.
Yeah.
Because as I mature, I am streamlining my life in every aspect, from the way I present, the clothes I wear. I used to be a lot like everything in the kitchen sink, right?
Yeah.
And I still have a lot of that on stage. But in my personal life and in this kind of presentational life, I love that it's just like, it's the gorgeous glass. It's super heavy. You've got this gold little heart emblem on here. You've got the little D&G on here. It's like, this is a confident bottle of perfume.
Yeah.
It's not overcompensating.
No.
It's just right.
Now this scent from Mr. Perfumer, Olivia Cresp, is really a sensory journey. It's gonna bring you through an experience. So it opens up with notes of candied citrus with fresh orange blossom at the heart, my favorite. And it's finished with sensual and alluring vanilla notes. It's a very evocative of positive values that we chatted about earlier. So devotion to your craft, love, and gratitude, and just being your best
So much
self.
gratitude.
So much gratitude. So you can see that reflected in the intricate sacred heart on the seal of the bottle, the symbol of the Dolce & Gabbana brand. So Katy, I think we need all three sizes, especially if we're gonna travel.
Well, what about the fourth size? I was like,
the fourth size?
honestly, I was like, what is this? I haven't seen this yet. And if this is
perfect to throw in your purse,
no, right
in
here,
your dress. It's perfect to bring with you when you find that signature scent and you want it to be your day-to-day.
This can go in my purse for sure.
That can be your purse.
This is gonna go on my glam table.
That's at home.
This is gonna go. No. This is at work.
Work.
This is work.
Work.
Because we work.
Yeah.
This is home glam, and this is in my purse. And this is when, you know, I'm out and like I have a tiny purse and I can't put anything in there. This is my secret little pocket.
And it is very important,
Devotion.
might I say, to have that one for quick touch-ups.
Yes.
So right here, we have the 3.3 ounce, the 1.7 ounce, and also the 1 ounce for your next trip to Capri, which I hope to go because I want to live
Is this the 1
like
ounce?
Katy did. This looks like the 1 ounce.
Yes.
This looks like the 1 ounce right
Okay,
here.
I love it.
Jacqueline said, we love you, Katy.
Love you, Jacqueline. Thank you.
Isaiah from Instagram said, OMG, yay, Macy's and Katy Perry. Incredible. It is so
Thank
great to
you.
have you here with us.
Thanks for having me. I'm so happy to be here during this holiday season and so happy to launch Devotion with D&G. We love D&G. We love the boys.
We do.
They're iconic.
Katy, thank you so much for joining us here live in Herald Square in New York City and just sharing the inside scoop of Dolce & Gabbana's Devotion Eau de Parfum. So we can't wait for all of you tuning in from home to shop this and experience it for yourself. It is a gourmand Dolce & Gabbana fragrance devotion, and shop it in all 4 sizes to bring with you on any activity that you are doing. My name is Malia Michaela. I am your host.
Thank you so much,
Yes.
Eminem.
and KP.
Grazie mille.
We will see you later.
Grazie. Ciao.